This guy spent 5,000 bucks to rent a girlfriend, and she turned out to be his classmate. What's even crazier is that she lives next door. Chinatsu was the first to react. She locked the door and hid inside, telling him they shouldn't interact anymore. Juno felt like he was dreaming. The gorgeous girl he paid for was living right next door. But at the same time, he got some bad news. His grandma was coming over to meet his girlfriend. This meant his fake girlfriend situation could be exposed at any moment. Juno quickly hid all the trash and frantically rang Chinatsu's doorbell. When no one answered, he pretended to be a delivery guy. The moment the door opened, he rushed up and stopped her, begging Chinatsu to play his girlfriend one more time. Chinatsu was extremely reluctant. Juno had no choice but to tell her about grandma coming. He said it would only take half an hour, and of course he'd pay her. But Chinatsu thought he wasn't keeping his word. Didn't they agree they had already broken up? Juno's wishy-washy attitude made Chinatsu look down on him. No matter how he tried to guilt-trip her with his grandma, she wouldn't budge. Finally seeing he still wouldn't let go, Chinatsu kicked him, saying she needed to focus on studying. Please don't disturb her. Juno had no choice. He could only go home and clean up the trash. But before he was even halfway done, Grandma arrived. She walked in and immediately complained about how messy his room was. It didn't look like someone with a girlfriend lived there at all. Grandma found somewhere to sit and got straight to the point. Juno had to make up an excuse, saying Chinatsu was still at work and couldn't come home. Grandma wasn't in a rush. She'd just wait until dark. Then Grandma wanted to help him clean. Juno pressed down on the blanket and absolutely wouldn't let her touch the bed. Grandma started playing games out of boredom. Since she couldn't meet her in real life, she might as well spend more money online, because this game character looked a lot like Chinatsu, which she really liked. Watching Grandma get so into it, Juno didn't know how to speak up, and so they waited until evening. Grandma had already figured out what was going on. Before Juno could say anything, she said they had broken up. Grandma thought he was too messy and got dumped. Looking at him like this, she knew his destiny to be single was just too powerful when he had no expectations. Chinatsu's appearance was a huge surprise. So even if it was just a brief moment, he didn't regret it. All of this was being heard by Chinatsu on the balcony next door. Just as Juno started reminiscing about the good times and was ready to accept his fate, Chinatsu appeared holding a pot. Grandma excitedly ran over and grabbed her hand. Under Juno's confused gaze, Chinatsu said seriously, Juno had an indescribable feeling, but he was genuinely grateful. So after Grandma left, he paid her right away. Chinatsu thought this small favor didn't require payment, but Juno said this was for next week. She didn't have to come if she didn't want to. He would only rent 1 hour every Wednesday. Chinatsu demanded he not interfere with her life, including at school. They had to act like strangers. Juno felt like he was dreaming. Even though it was for Grandma, it was still a good start, even though she went back to being cold in a second.